The story begins inside a high school classroom in Japan. Students are quietly attending their lessons when suddenly their teacher's head explodes, and from that head, a creepy red Daruma doll falls. First, it faces the wall, humming a strange little tune. Anyone who moves even an inch, their head bursts on the spot. The classroom fills with screams. Panic is everywhere. Some students rush toward the door, trying to escape, but the door is locked. The doll sees them move and instantly kills them too. One student, Satake, screams, "Everyone, stay still, don't move." He notices something on the doll's back. There is a timer and a button. If we press that button before the timer reaches 0, this game will end. Hearing that, one boy rushes toward the doll, but the doll notices him and boom, the same bloody fate. More panic, more screams, more dead students. Finally, only 2 survivors remain, Takahata and Satake. Satake tells him, "Climb on my back and press the button. We can both survive." Takahata hesitates, but he has no other choice. Satake gets on his knees. Takahata climbs onto his shoulders and finally presses the button on the doll's back. The game ends. Both smile in relief, but then Satake is also killed. The doll announces, "The one who pressed the button lives. Only one can survive, and the games have just begun." Takahata is paralyzed with fear. What else awaits them? At that moment, a girl enters, Ichika, Takahata's close friend. She says, trembling, "I wanted to save my classmates. I also pressed the button, but because of me, everyone died." Takahata replies, "It wasn't your fault. Satake died because of me too. We need to call the police." He pulls out his phone, but there is no signal. They both try to escape the school, but all doors and windows are locked. They head to the gymnasium, where they see other survivors. Students are wearing giant mouse costumes. As soon as they enter, the door seals automatically. Then, the ground rumbles, and a gigantic cat emerges from below. It begins eating the students one by one. Everyone runs in terror. Takahata and Ichika notice something: a huge bell with a timer inside, and around the cat's neck, a ring-shaped opening. Takahata realizes, "We have to throw this bell into the cat's collar before time runs out. It is the only way to end this game." He quickly warns the rest of the students. Among the survivors was a second-year student named Kikawata, a skilled basketball player. He grabs the bell from Ichika and tries to throw it into the cat's collar ring, but the giant cat snatches it out of the air and kills him instantly. Panic breaks out again. Students run for their lives. Takahata notices something. The cat only attacks those wearing mouse costumes. He shouts, "Take off the mouse suits, quick!" The students strip off the costumes. The cat stops attacking and sits quietly in a corner. Everyone thinks they are safe, but suddenly, the cat pounces and swallows another student whole. Takahata screams, "I get it now! There are no mice left in this room. That's why the cat keeps attacking us." Ichika still has the bell. The cat begins moving toward her. Takahata quickly puts on a mouse costume again, diverting the cat's attention. "I'll distract it. Someone throw the bell into the ring or we all die." But Kikawata's brutal death has terrified everyone. No one dares to throw the bell. The cat's tail lashes the ground and sends Takahata flying through the air. Suddenly, he hears the cat speak. "My back! It itches so much. I can't sleep because of it. Will someone scratch it for me?" Takahata is paralyzed. How can I understand it? He takes off the head of the costume. The voice disappears. Now he understands. This suit is dangerous, but it's also my only advantage. He runs and jumps onto the cat's back, scratching it furiously. The cat relaxes, purring, asking for more. Takahata yells to the others, "Help me! Scratch its back, all of you!" The students grab mops and rub its back until the cat finally falls asleep. Takahata is about to throw the bell into the ring when the school president stops him. If only one student survives this game, just like the last one, what will happen then? Let me throw the bell. Arguments break out. Suspicion, fear. Their screams wake the cat again. In a rage, it tears 2 students apart. There is no time to put it back to sleep. Takahata sees a basketball bag. He grabs it. Ichika understands his plan. She picks up the bell and follows him to the sports equipment area. They hide the ball and the bell inside the bag, then return quietly to the field. Now the cat is confused. It doesn't know who has the bell and who has the ball. Then a corner of Takahata's basketball sticks out. The cat assumes Ichika has the bell. It lunges at her, knocking the basketball away. But the truth? Takahata had the bell the whole time, hidden inside the basketball cover. He runs and throws the bell toward the ring. Everyone watches, holding their breath. It's going in, but at the last second, it bounces off. Despair fills the air. Then, suddenly, Amaya jumps over the cat and slams the bell against the ring. The cat goes silent. It shouts only 3 names: Amaya, Takahata, Ichika. Takahata turns and sees the rest of the students dead, murdered by Takahata. Amaya smiles, saying, "I've always dreamed of a world like this, where the strong can hunt the weak. And now, God made it come true." A chill runs down Takahata and Ichika's backs. Amaya approaches Takahata. "I know you felt it too. You thought life was boring. We are both the same." Takahata explodes in rage. He grabs him by the collar. "What are you trying to say?" Amaya pulls out a photo. In it, while everyone was fleeing the killer cat, Takahata had a strange smile on his face. Ichika quickly intervenes. "Takahata is not like you. He is much better than you." Amaya's eyes fill with rage. But suddenly, gas escapes from the cat's mouth. The 3 collapse. When Takahata wakes up, he finds himself in another place. The 3rd game has already begun. Near him is someone he never expected to see here: Shoko, a friend from his middle school days. She says nervously, "I was trapped in a game too. I don't understand why this is happening to us." Takahata replies, "I don't know either, but at least I'm glad we met again." 2 other students are with them, Tera and Toka. Tera is trying to calculate the structure of the cube on his laptop. Looking for an exit, Takahata wants to leave and find Ichika, but the door is locked. Suddenly, 4 Kokeshi dolls enter the room. They speak, "We will play Kagome Kagome. One of you must be blindfolded. We will sing and spin around you. When we stop, you will have 10 seconds to guess which doll is behind you." Tera accepts. He is blindfolded. The singing begins. They stop. Tera doesn't answer. The Kokeshi pin him down with a laser beam, smash his head against the ground, and kill him instantly. Toka refuses to play. The Kokeshi force her. She plays, she fails, she tries to run, but the dolls grab her legs and tear her in half. Takahata and Shoko are horrified. Now, the Kokeshi calls Shoko to play. Takahata steps forward. "I'll play instead." The dolls spin around him and stop. "Who is behind you?" they ask. Takahata had secretly recorded a Kokeshi's voice on his phone. He plays the audio at the exact moment. The dolls think time is up. In those few extra seconds, Takahata guesses correctly. The dolls shatter. A key falls. Takahata picks it up. He and Shoko continue. Suddenly, a student named Yukio runs toward them, escaping another Kokeshi. He grabs Takahata's hand. Shoko grabs his. The Kokeshi passes them without attacking. Yukio explains, "If we hold hands, they assume we are friends. They only kill students who are alone." Shoko grabs Takahata's hand tightly and whispers, "No matter what happens, don't let go." Takahata notices a small pendant around her neck, a broken cup handle. It reminds him of middle school, when students bullied Shoko so much that she tried to take her own life. Back then, Takahata found her on the rooftop. He didn't lecture her. He didn't tell her to fight back. Instead, he smashed a bunch of random objects in a rage. And then he handed her a cup and said, "Break it with me." Shoko shattered it and saved herself through that moment of release. She kept the broken cup handle as a pendant. Takahata looks into her eyes now and says, "You don't have to worry. I will never let go of your hand again." Suddenly, Ichika comes running, screaming, pursued by a Kokeshi doll. She trips. The doll attacks instantly. Takahata reacts without thinking. He lets go of Shoko's hand, grabs Ichika's hand instead, and the doll stops attacking. Shoko looks on heartbroken. Her eyes say everything she never spoke. Ichika gasps. Amaya entered my room, but he killed the Kokeshi and ran off with a key. The group then meets two more students, Oku and Kotaru. Suddenly, a stone statue emerges from the wall. It has 7 locks. It announces, "To end this game, 7 people must place 7 keys. Work together or die." There are only 6 students and only 4 keys. Suddenly, Amaya arrives, dragging 3 keys and a dead student with a broken neck. The others tremble with fear, but with time running out, they are forced to cooperate. All 7 keys fit into place. The statue sinks into the wall and reveals a dark tunnel. Their clothes return to normal. The students enter the tunnel and emerge into a freezing Arctic chamber. Snow is everywhere. A polar bear struts in, holding a wooden drum. It says, "I hate liars. Don't lie to me. Answer my questions honestly, and the game will end. Lie, and someone will die." The bear asks, "What is your favorite food?" They answer one by one. But the bear suddenly roars, "Someone is lying." Yukio explains he likes parsley, but parsley is not a Japanese dish. So Oku and Kotaru accuse him of lying. Amaya enjoys the chaos and joins in, calling Yukio a liar. The bear attacks and kills Yukio instantly. Next question, do you like Takahata? Ichika says yes. Shoko says yes. Even Amaya smiles and says yes. The bear roars again. Someone is lying. Kotaru points at Shoko. She's from a different school. We all went to middle school together. She didn't. She doesn't even know him. But the others don't believe him. They accuse Shoko mercilessly. Takahata tries to stop them, but the bear strikes with its paw, burying Shoko in the ice. Her screaming stops. Her blood stains the snow, and a black mark spreads on the bear's hand. The bear freezes, confused. It looks at its darkened paw and growls, as if something inside it has broken. Takahata points at the white bear and screams, "I finally understand. You kept calling us liars, but the real liar here is you." The bear explodes in rage, slamming its paws to crush them. Everyone dodges as its body suddenly starts to burn, revealing its true form underneath. The bear screams and collapses. The liar was the judge all along. Takahata takes Shoko's pendant, his last memory of her. The next game is Kick the Can. No strangers. Only the 5 of you will decide who lives and who dies. The rules are simple but cruel. One player becomes the devil. The other 4 must hide. If the devil finds everyone and kicks the can, he wins and survives. But if someone kicks the can before the devil finishes, the team survives, except for the one who kicked it, who dies in their place. In short, someone will have to sacrifice their life for the others. A bundle of sticks decides the devil. The red stick goes to Amaya. Amaya smiles. The hunt begins. Everyone runs to hide. The can is located on the first floor of the palace. Amaya brutally kicks a nearby doll to push the can down the stairs. He places it inside a circle and then begins to search. He easily captures Oku and Kotaru and locks them in a cage. Ichika and Takahata watch from a window, but Amaya spots them. He rushes up, but they have blocked the stairs with furniture. Gaining a little time, Takahata escapes through a window using a rope and asks Ichika to follow him. She refuses. "If we stay together, he'll catch us both. Go!" She runs to distract Amaya, but he captures her anyway and throws her into the cage. Meanwhile, Takahata hides elsewhere. Amaya sits on top of the can like a king and mocks them. "I don't even need to look for you anymore. I already caught 3. Everyone is going to die unless you show yourself." He is provoking Takahata, trying to lure him out. Ichika screams from the cage, "Don't listen to that idiot! Who cares what people say? If you let him control you, I'll never speak to you again." Tears fall from her eyes. Takahata still doesn't know what to do. Then he notices a suit of armor. That gives him an idea. Takahata stands before Amaya, wearing the armor. Amaya laughs. "You think you can beat me with that? All I have to do is take off your helmet, say your name, and I win. You die. All of them die." He takes off the helmet easily. Takahata smiles. The armor isn't for fighting you, it's to hold you. He wraps a chain around both of them, locking their bodies together, then throws himself into the sea, dragging Amaya with him. He manages to break free, but he is injured. Both race toward the can. Whoever gets there first decides life or death, a violent race. And at the last moment, Takahata kicks the can first. According to the rules, he should die. Everyone waits for the explosion, but nothing happens. The doll enters and says, "Oh, that explosion part? We lied. All 5 are winners." They hand out popsicles to celebrate. Everyone laughs in relief, until they notice something: the wooden sticks in the ice cream. They reveal winner or loser. Only Takahata and Amaya have sticks marked as winner. The other sticks say loser, Ichika included. The dolls announce, in this game, only those with power and luck survive. In an instant, the other 3 die. Ichika disappears with them. Amaya cheers. He loves this world. Takahata stands there, horrified, not because he lost the game, but because he lost those he cared about.